It's 2010. Snow day. 6 a.m. You walk downstairs and learn that the day's off from the news that your parents are watching. You hear a mourning dove. And since you're up this early, you think, why not boot up the Xbox 360 and get ready for a day of gaming? No responsibilities, no worries, just a perfect day in your childhood. Then a ring on your family's landline. You pick it up. It's Jordan, your buddy from English class. Yo, there's this new game called Minecraft, bro. You gotta look it up. So you go to Google and you Google, because you know you're 10 and you don't fucking know how to do shit, I guess. And then you click on Google, and then you Google YouTube, and then you click on that, and then you search Minecraft on YouTube to find 720p unedited gameplay on a variety of channels. Hours of enticing and creative fun times before creative mode, by the way. The trailer to Minecraft and all your favorite creators playing this awesome game. And you think, wow, a game where you just build and collect and there's no real goal, no real endpoint. Just like the day that you were living. No responsibilities, no worries, just a perfect day in Minecraft.
The nether, 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 the nether.
This is everything wrong with the Minecraft movie. It was really sad to see this movie turn into like a blockbuster #1 hit movie. The #1 movie in America.
The #1 movie in America.
But aside from that thought, I wasn't expecting the movie to just be like downright fucking wrong. Throughout my experience watching the movie, I was literally just saying out loud like, this is Minecraft. This is Minecraft? This is Minecraft right here. I could not believe the disconnect between my experience playing Minecraft throughout my life and Jack Black screaming Minecraft terms, characters in the movie that don't exist, concepts in the movie that don't happen in Minecraft, all this shit that just isn't Minecraft. So yeah, to confirm that I'm not schizophrenic, let's go over everything wrong with the Minecraft movie. In order. The orb of dominance doesn't exist. In fact, the separation between the real world and the Minecraft blocky world doesn't exist. The only mention of it is from a book by Max Brooks, which is not canon. Steve immediately finds a pink sheep, which is a 0.164 chance of happening. I guess that could technically happen, but still unlikely. Steve looks too far away to be able to build in this corner. Night to day transitions aren't sudden like a fucking old cartoon. It's a 20-minute cycle, which is also mentioned in the movie, but okay, whatever. Wolves are not hostile even when untamed. Unless Steve punched the dog, which might imply that... Oh my god. Obsidian, the block that makes up nether portals, should be purple. Malgotia, ruler of the... Wait, is it piglins or piglets? I'm pretty sure it's piglets, right? No, piglins, my dude. Malgotia, ruler of the piglins, does not exist in canon Minecraft. Like, they just made that shit up. Art teachers usually give a demonstration before instructing you to draw. All right, no, I'm just fucking kidding. Villagers spawn in villages, and they won't leave their village like this one for any reason. All these skeletons' bows are purple, which implies they're enchanted, when in reality, only 8.5% of them should spawn with it, if anything. Also, their spawn rate is inconsistent. There would probably be like 3 or 4 skeletons at max, not a whole group. Speaking of unlikely, the skeleton jockey have a 1% chance of happening. So the likelihood that there's 5 of them, very little. The wood Henry is placing should be wooden planks, but it looks like stripped wood. The defining noise of a creeper should be tss, and they don't even fucking use it. Hostile mobs don't attack sheep. You can't throw a pickaxe. Traveling villagers are defined by their blue coats and don't actually spawn in villages. I know it seems a little far, but just there is no evidence in Minecraft that villagers specifically love crushing a loaf. Normally when building a village, you close off the villagers so they can't escape. Steve could have just put a bunch of beds down and let the villagers roam free, but that's super inefficient. Lava chicken doesn't work as shown. When you use lava to instantly cook an animal, the cooked meal gets destroyed by the lava that it killed the animal in as soon as it dies. The proper way to get cooked animal meat would be with flint and steel. Oh, don't get me started. Because then the animal can leave the heated square, die, the item can drop, and then the item won't get destroyed. My 16-year-old cousin said that there's a way to do it with like a half slab, like the lava will fall and then it'll fall. I don't know. I didn't want to go that far and test it, but I'll believe him because he's 16. This sign is 1 block too tall. Minecraft doesn't have a shelf storage system, although I wish it did. Minecraft doesn't have a system where you can build custom items, but I wish it did. This crafting table doesn't have the same color scheme as an original crafting table. Ghasts don't carry piglins. Piglins? What was it again? Piglins. They also don't work with them. They don't show the infamous red glow followed by tipping over, followed by poof of air when an enemy dies. Elytra won't keep you gliding in the air for this long without rockets. Ghasts don't carry piglins. Piglins? I keep forgetting what the fuck it's called. Piglins or piglums? Piglins. And they're not nearly as fast as the Elytra goes. They're very slow. These hoglin jockeys, a piglin riding a hoglin, are fully grown, when in Minecraft, only baby piglins can ride hoglins. And it's, again, very rare. Lava buckets and water buckets don't pour continuously. They only go onto 1 block. Back to the Elytra, Henry is the only one who uses a rocket once, like 1 single rocket, which should be, again, the only thing keeping you afloat. Water bucket, really? Yeah, so you cannot throw a bucket of water this high in the air. When you're using a bucket of water to break your fall, oof, I'm so mad they missed this. The trick is that you throw the water at the very last second, right when you can touch the ground and build a block. What a fucking missed opportunity to showcase that W fucking Minecraft running person that knows how to play Minecraft will do that and be goated for it, and they didn't fucking showcase it because they don't get anything right in this fucking movie. Mining with a hoe is just as fast as mining with your hand, but she states that she doesn't know what she's doing, which again makes sense, but okay, what? There's no gorgonzola or any cheese in Minecraft. There's a mod for it though. Nether's got talent. I mean, come on, like what the fuck? Like giant piglins don't exist. And there's no laser thingy or whatever. Also, zombie piglins don't drop steak when they die, they drop rotten flesh. This booby trap would require extensive redstone work, which I can get behind, like maybe it's like behind the walls or something, but slime blocks don't fling you that far unless you fall directly onto them. This trapdoor comes in and then out, which doesn't make sense of how you'd normally do it with sticky pistons and redstone. Let me know if there's an actual way to. It's just not the way that I did it, but I tried to logically think about this and not a lot of logical things are happening in this movie, huh? There's diamond ore near where Steve keeps his diamonds, like a surprising amount. Why would you keep it there and not like collect it and add it to your, like, oh, you trying to get griefed? All these creepers would explode as soon as they see you, regardless if you slap them or not. Steve says each floor of the Woodland Mansion has a different mob on each floor, but that's just not true. Mobs will spawn anywhere throughout the structure, not on specific floors. Also, Endermen don't work with Vindicators and don't guard any rooms. Also, Woodland Mansions don't have chest rooms like this. They have loot rooms that look like this, but none where there's just like hella chests. Also, quick side note, this is how you know I haven't kept up with any of the updates. I was about to say there's no Vindicator Fight Club, but in the Woodland Mansion, there are Vindicator arena areas. You see how this is like a good interpretation of like what Minecraft actually is? So, chicken jockey, yeah. Only a 0.5% chance that the zombie will mount the chicken. Also, they can't dismount once they've mounted it. Also, chickens aren't hostile mobs. Like, what the hell even is this scene, dude? Endermen don't approach you or even acknowledge your existence, relatively, unless you look directly at them. And when Henry looks at the Enderman, it gives him visions of doubt, which isn't canon. Ghasts don't carry piglins, and piglins can't carry TNT. The giant nether portal isn't... All right, I guess you can fucking build one, but it won't appear because it's so dumb, bro. It's so dumb. I'm so unk. Look at me. I'm such an unk. Just complaining about fucking Minecraft movie. Steve mining diamonds close to the surface. Not a thing. Boots of swiftness as the head of iron golems. Unfortunately, not a thing. If one single hit destroys what I'm only assuming is brand new diamond armor, it would most certainly kill you along with it. There are one hits in the game that will kill you but keep at least half of your armor. When you throw an egg, a baby chicken only has a 1 in 8 chance of spawning. Also, these are full-grown chicken and they would be baby chickens. Also, chickens aren't hostile. 4 to 5 fireballs from ghasts wouldn't put the slightest fucking dent in a giant obsidian nether portal. And I'm pretty sure this is like what saves the day, is something that can't happen in the game. And last but not least, the very thing that saves the day and kills all the zombie piglins in the overworld, the sun, wouldn't even fucking kill them. But these zombie piglins are not affected for some reason, and the rest are. I don't know, there was like a serum from earlier that zombie piglins can drink that will not make them affected by the sun in the overworld. Because, you know, they had to close up that giant plot hole. A big reason I'm making this video is because of Notch's story. Not only me, and I'm assuming you and a lot of other people, but I'm assuming Notch didn't want this movie to turn out like this. I mean, it's garbage. So let's learn a little bit of Notch's story through a Twitter post by Bradley Kellard. It's basically an outline of Notch making Minecraft, him getting depressed, him selling it. Let me just read this. Marcus Persson was a coder, not a CEO. In 2009, he built Minecraft almost entirely solo. A simple, blocky game with infinite creativity. No ads, no publishers, no focus groups. Just raw, open world imagination. It exploded into a global phenomenon, and Minecraft was printing money. By 2014, Minecraft was selling 15,000 copies a day. Marcus's indie studio Mojang had just 40 employees and was insanely profitable. But success brought pressures that Marcus didn't want. The business side crushed him. Marcus didn't really enjoy running a company. He didn't want meetings. He didn't want HR issues. He didn't want lawsuits. He just wanted to build games, not manage an empire. The fun was gone, and the passion died. So, he pulled the trigger. In 2014, Marcus tweeted, half serious, "Anyone want to buy my share of Mojang so I can move on with my life?" Microsoft snapped to this. Negotiations moved fast, and the deal size was $2.5 billion, in which Marcus took home $1.6 billion after taxes. So overnight, Marcus became absurdly rich. He outbid Beyonce and Jay-Z for a $70 million Beverly Hills mansion. The house had a candy room, car turntables, and big views of LA. But money didn't solve his problems. After selling, Marcus posted erratic, lonely tweets. "Hanging out in Ibiza with famous people, able to do whatever I want, and I've never felt more isolated." The problem with getting everything is you run out of reasons to keep trying. Clearly, the isolation was crushing him. By the way, this is all Bradley Kellard's words. I just thank you for laying it out. So I was literally making this video and I was like, this would be perfect for the end. Anyway, the billionaire depression became real. In selling Minecraft, Marcus lost his purpose of building games, his community with the gamers and developers, and his struggle, which fueled his creativity. Wealth gave him every luxury, but robbed him of his mission. He tried different ventures. He invested in startups. He toyed with making a new game. He hosted wild parties in LA, but nothing reignited the same fire that Minecraft had given him. The magic was gone. And this final lesson that he outlines here goes completely hand in hand, not only as you see with the Minecraft movie and how a big business bought it and turned it into a blockbuster bullshit film, but also why story mode Minecraft and dungeons are always so shit on or ignored. And exactly why this movie fell apart. Freedom without purpose is a trap. Money can remove your problems, but it can also remove the reasons to grow. Notch built one of the most beloved, creative universes in history. And when he cashed out, he lost the thing he didn't know he needed the most. If you're chasing wealth, if you're chasing this big, fucking amazing blockbuster film that's going to be the most incredible thing ever, we're just making up shit on the spot without digging into any of the most beautiful parts of Minecraft. What about the Farlands? What about the fucking like hours and days of engineering that some people have put into redstone creation? There's a guy who made a whole computer. And the best we can think of in the writer's room is Nether's Got Talent. Are you out of your mind? Like, I'm not even that much of a Minecraft connoisseur, but I'm sure an actual person who plays Minecraft day in and day out can tell you a million different things that they did not include in the movie because they didn't care about the art. They just cared about the money. And same thing with Notch. If you are chasing that, remember, the real game, the real movie is not the one that's gonna make the most money. It's the mission. It's the beauty. It's the art. It's the very reason why I love and find Minecraft nostalgic. It's not about Jack Black screaming out a bunch of random shit and coming up with songs on the fly and things that'll attract more people and be more universal and be popular. No. That's not who Steve is. That's not what this movie should have been. Steve is quiet, humble, reserved. And that's the picture that this movie did not paint. Even if you like Jack Black's acting in the blockbustery type films, you know, I enjoyed parts of it myself. It's the fact that they got so many things wrong about Minecraft, and it didn't showcase the very things that makes Minecraft beautiful. And it's the same reason why Notch regrets selling Minecraft. He sold the beauty of it, and Notch deserves better than to be a soggy, depressed billionaire. Okay, that's everything I have to say about the movie. If you want us to do more shit in the future, subscribe. Okay, bye.